some water. I need some water. What's going on, people? I'm about to make a cast in a second. Got a big tractor in my big tractor in my area. Big John Deere. Guess it's not bad. Alright, let's make a cast, shall we? This is a good spot. Sometimes I'll pull a big boy. Big girl. Big girl. Alright, let's make a cast. I'm gonna cheat so I could get like a long drag on this. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. Phone is in the pocket. Chat is in the pocket. I will check it. Have to recatch a big smallmouth. God willing. See, this is the cheating part. I'm gonna walk all the way to the end of the seawall because I don't feel like trying to make that cast accurately from all the way over here. I've caught them on this in areas like this in muddy water, so let's hope. I gotta kind of stand back though to get it, like, you really want to parallel that wall in my experience. The other side I'm gonna try as well because there's where the shadow is, but it's cool right now and deep down there. Even just dead sticking it like this. It's just a little Ned rig, a little jig head, but it's an EWG, so it's a little more weedless. And I got a little bellow style on there. A little bluegill looking thing, but it kind of also looks like a leech, so I don't know what they think it is. We're at the canal today, and we're also going to hit the river, and like I said in the pinned thing, it gets choppy, and we'll move to something more sometimes you just get that little, it's the most exciting thing. I've learned. You know what? I hope that piece of wood wasn't just dragging along the whole time on there. I don't think there's, that doesn't look very natural. Let's try this side real quick because there's a big shadow. Good morning, everybody. What's up? Let me get my what's going on? What's going on? Alright, let me make a cast into this shade line along this seawall on this side. That side has a shade line too, but it doesn't matter because it's deep either way. They go down and just chill. Might not be the right time. It might be better in the heat of the sun. Can I get this off of here real quick? It's just annoying me. It's freaking line up there. There we go. There we go, people. It's got the job done. Got the job done for him. Some things are too difficult for people. I understand. But hey, now no one has to look at that crap today. That fish is here. Although there'll be another one by tomorrow. There'll be another one by tomorrow. Put in my little line cubby. Let me show you what I'm throwing out there. It's a bellow style, but I've got it rigged on a Ned with a heavier jig. It's like a quarter maybe. I mean, I consider it heavy for what I usually throw nets, but I'm just saying, I'm just dragging it along the bottom. I think it looks more like a leech or some kind of some I don't know. We're both gonna be on the dark on this one. Just having to feel it, because I gotta stand back here. And also I gotta be conscious not to fall into the lock and go over the waterfall. Because that probably wouldn't be good. I don't know. Almost felt it was a bite, but we hit a little piece of wood. I'm just so overzealous. I don't want to check the chat because that's when the freaking hit will happen, and then that. There, maybe we're looking at it right now. They're usually curious as hell. If something goes in their area, they kind of know. Way to fish, but it's sometimes a good way to fish. So here I gotta open the spool, make sure we got enough line because it gets real deep. It was on something and it popped over. And also that's really good. It's hit or miss. Everybody hits this spot. So you gotta be real patient here and just do things like this. perfect world, right? In a perfect world. That waterfall is loud as heck. Why am I getting 49ers news, man? I just started. The German. I just started, bro. Oh, thank you, Addict. Thank you, my man. Thank you. You know what? Before we get out of here, I never catch anything there, but actually I have. I was gonna start with a wacky rig, but I wanted to just throw this on for this little area, and then I'm gonna throw a buzz bait on real quick for this other little area, and then we're gonna move to a wacky. So I got a whole plan. Got a whole plan. Alright. Look at that bird. Look at that. Comrade? What the heck is that? I don't, that's not a comrade. Looks like a troublemaker to me. Trying to get my fish. Here, fish, fish. Yeah, I'm testing some new settings because I want to try places like this with a little more trees. So we'll see. We'll see. And the other day, towards the end, I started getting unusual issues with the stream. Look at that bird. It's the same bird. They're everywhere. Nah, they're kind of cute, to be honest with you. Kind of cute. I love birds. I would never own a bird. Like looking at them. I saw an osprey yesterday with my daughter. Oh, my daughter got her first carp on Saturday. We went out for an hour just to get out of the house because we were like being lazy all day. And she doesn't need a license yet, so she had one rod and I had three, and hers ended up going off, and it was probably about like 6 pounds. I've got a picture, I'm gonna post it, but like it's awesome. I'm excited. Had no fear, lifted it up. Like the picture is literally her holding that thing like anyone else would. That's my girl. Cast it herself. Everything. I taught her well. I taught her well. She did need some help because that thing, they fight, and she's not used to that. She never had something like that. She caught a 4-pound bass, but you know what I mean. I don't know if he's in my way right now. So again, you're gonna be in the dark. I'm gonna be in the dark because I like being a little stealthy in this spot, but if I hit it right. Hold on, let me go like this a little bit, change it that direction. I gotta swing on this rod pole over the water right now. They definitely have the pump on it. Oh, I don't know where it went. Horrible cast. We'll go with this and then we'll go further to where I wanted to go. You don't want to fall in there is what I'm saying, because you'll get sucked against a metal grate. It happens. It happens to the best of us. You gotta go where the fish are, you know. You don't want to get too close with your lure either like that, because I've had so many times where they get sucked in there. Alright, let's try to get the cast I wanted to. Okay, perfect, as long as I'm not in any trees. Nope. Perfecto. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm just dragging a Ned, that's all. This is a leech, but I also have a Ned with a, like a more of a trick worm, I guess you would say. It is a trick worm, but I've modified it a lot, cutting it down and stuff. And we might throw that at some point. And I'm on a snag. Let's see if we can. See, I'm not used to throwing this, or I would have stopped a lot sooner. Come on. It's somebody's damn line. It's somebody's line. I could feel it stretching. I got it back. That's a good. All right, moving on. Super glue I had on there came off, I guess. Tore the crap out of it. Do one more throw and the next spot that we're going to, and then I'm gonna try something over there. And then we'll head into the creek that runs into the river where this pipe actually goes to. You can see it down there, actually, if you can see that view. That's it, but it gets a lot different. It's pretty shallow right there. Yeah, I can't. Oh, I'm an idiot. We're done with that. Let me get in the shade real quick. See the chat. Also, I was throwing it right into that corner, and ideally I would have liked to drag it right past that bush too. But let's see. What's going on, people? Thank you for the likes. Put finesse worm on there. Finesse worm Ned, and then continue. Just because it's such a good fish catcher. We do have the wacky rig, although it's very muddy. Some chartreuse on his head on this. I'm trying to put it right. I wouldn't just be randomly fishing this, but these are areas where I have a feeling they could be in this condition. Muddy, the morning. There we go. Hold that on. scent. I got the chatterbait rig ready to go if we need it. I like it a little more exposed. Just that's good. Little Texpose action. Okay. Let's dip it in some juice. Just like when you cart for my UK people and elsewhere and anywhere that carp fishes. Same thing as those like little oils you're putting on like PVA bags and whatnot, or in PVA, you know what I mean. Just a little added, something. Bass will use their eyes a lot, and they can see well, but they can also feel well because they have a lateral line, and they can smell pretty well too. And what I like to do here, for the most part, is cast parallel to the bank. This time of year, I'll find like shallow areas next to deeper areas along the bank, and those are usually, I'll look for bait fish in those areas, and those are where I'm usually casting, but we'll see. It doesn't always work out because a lot of people fish this canal. I'll shut up and make a cast, and then move to the end of the lock where it spills out. I want to try a couple things if Mr. Grumpy Magoo isn't out, because he comes out every freaking Monday to give me a dirty look. He likes that spot too. I'm not even spending too much time right now. But you gotta imagine if they do have the drain open, all this current, it already has current in the canal, and then it's getting sucked towards that pipe, so, I mean, There we go. I had one on. That's a good thing. Now I know how they're biting too, which is felt like a snag. So felt like a little snag, and I'm glad. Let's see. Sometimes a bait that will bite again. Something. Maybe if there's more. We'll see. If not, let's move on. Come back to the spot with something else in a bit. But that was very finessey. I didn't feel it. Just went to drag it again, and it felt like I was kind of stuck on a little piece of stick. And I said, you know what, that could be. I forgot this is a medium action, and these are light wire hooks, but they're also kind of stout. That's definitely not a fish system. It's freaking log. They're just a little more stout than a light wire hook is usually, so you gotta kind of crack them. They're biting there though. I don't know. Give me critiques, guys. Give me critiques. I'm definitely not a medium guy, generally. I like solid medium heavies. Even with these Neds, I've always thrown them on that. So if anyone's got some critique, let me know. But yeah, damn, that's two in the same area too. Right here, told you, because they're probably, I hate saying stuff. Because they're probably looking for things getting sucked towards that pipe. Right in this little eddy. Come on, baby. One more time. Might have been the same fish. Felt bigger though. Testing this. This is the opposite way that the flow is going, so I don't think. But let's see if I can pull it off. Yeah, not my best, but still. At least we're in front of the thing. I wanted to get past the tree. This canal is so snaggy. It's hard to be. I like to be a little careful, or else you spend all day. Let me pay attention for a sec. Bite again, or have just like some bass in the area stacked up. I would be stacked here if I was a bass. Probably closer to the green though is where I'd be. So let's go on this side of the bush. I haven't fished all weekend. Well, carp fished with my daughter for an hour. But other than that, no fishing. Even last night I could have fished, but I took a break. Come on, please. Be really conscious of what I'm on. That's a snag again. Come over it this time. It's somebody's line again. I forgot about this issue. Come on, please. Broke off. It's alright. Let's move over. Let me do a couple things. First of all, doesn't scare them all away, since the breeze is literally blowing this way and the current's coming this way. Let me just see with my spinner bait. Second of all, I'm gonna throw a couple more. I'm gonna rig another Ned. Slower. Yeah. Okay, good. It's a little too. I should have just flipped something in there and dragged it, huh? Put the Z-Crow in there real quick. I wish I had tungsten ones. I put a leader on today. like that on a bait caster. You know what? That current is really ripping through there. You lift it once and it moves. If you come right around that tree. I'm a jig guy, so I'm trying to start throwing a little more Texas rigs into the mix. I don't know. Might have missed it. I don't know. Gotta give that up for a little bit. It's so hard to. I like that bite. I like that kind of bite. Go in the shade. I'm gonna put another net on. Just lose all my nets today. Okay. Always put a leader on my spin. Not always. If I'm lazy, I don't. Or if I'm just throwing chatterbait or something. Oh, I got gravel in my prosthetic right now. Speed worm, but I don't want to because it's not heavy. I don't have any more of the blues. I like that worm, so. Gotta go into the big box. Chat up out of here, sorry. No, but a couple of bites so far, and it kind of figured something out. What's going on, Matthew? What's going on, man? A couple of bites, and now I'm chasing them, but I'm not gonna chase them. I'm just kind of, at some point, I'm throwing this today. A weedless Megabass Mag Draft. I put a heavy weight on there. There. So nice out today. This morning. I think it's gonna get hot, but we're gonna go the other way. But first we're gonna try going this way a little bit. Just to see if there's some more bass. In this area. I like something there. I feel something weird, so I'm gonna shed a little extra. Felt a little kink in the line. A little extra tag. This is 10 pound. It's 10 pound Cigar. Flora. Gold label, but only because I Not because I'm fancy like that. Because I wouldn't buy gold label. But because I thought that the price I was paying for gold label was for 500 yards of gold label and not, I think, 50 yards. It's great line though if you have the money. I would buy it if I had the money. I think maybe it's sad when it's gone, and it's close to gone. But it's not coming back. Not yet, at least. But I'm a cigar for a man. I only like cigar. Been using it for saltwater for so long. It's a good line. Actually, for braid, but that's Florida. But I'm saying lately for braid, I've been using the Cast King instead of my usual expensive, more expensive stuff. Ooh, expensive. How did I completely blank out, you guys? I forgot. I literally forgot that we were still rigging. And I'm not tired. I think we will get something, because it depends. I don't say that anymore. I don't want to say that anymore. Sometimes I feel like it jinxes. Yeah. Here's my super glue. I gotta check on my friend Randy. He might have gotten married already. Fish here a lot with him. Not in this spot, but at the dam. Alright, let's get that on there. Glue away. Stuck to it. Not my line though, hopefully it is. It's alright, I'll just retie. I'd rather retie than screw around. I'm glad I saw that though, because that could not have been good. We would have definitely lost a fish. Jeez, Louise. It's all over the place over here. I'd rather retie than cry, you know? I never heard that, but it's true. I seriously would. Because if I caught a PB, if I had a PB on, oh my gosh, I'd be upset. I lost it because I decided to be lazy. And this body of water is where I caught my PB bass. So. It's not in this area though. Okay, we're good. How are my damn scissors? Like, the hell? they're super glued together, or they were. Okay. See, when I throw finessier stuff, it tends to get snagged up a lot more than, and it takes a lot longer to kind of rig up. So that's why I tend to throw more crankbait, spinnerbait, all that stuff. Because A, it doesn't get snagged that easily, and B, jigs even with the weed guard. But these, like, don't get snagged that easily, so I don't know what I'm talking about. The issue is actually, I'm trying to get the gravel out of here that I got in there. Come on. So, it's all good. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. All right. Let's do this. Forgot one thing. I want to put some juice. I always say juice, some scent on it. Some scent on it. In addition to the garlic. This is my pencil since it won't come out anymore on its own. I want to put some on the Z-Crawl as well. Imagine if you saw that thing coming towards you in the water. I would pee my pants. Alright, let's give it one more shot. I can't cast that way. I'll get stuck in that line again. It'd be awesome if I could get that line out. Oh, what am I getting hung up on over there? I'll find out. Something's getting stopped along the way. It's the knot probably on my leader. It's an Alberto knot. That's the piece of wood. You can feel a solid clunk when you hit it with these weights. Come on, please. Come on, buddy. One more time. Alright. You learned. Let's just cast a couple more of these little pockets real quick. Sometimes the best spot to hang it is just in the poison ivy, so it's in the poison ivy. That's where it is. Oh, come on now. You could do better than that. I'm just rusty. 2 days off. The Canal's a lot of like sidearm kind of casting though, to get the parallels. So it's also, I haven't been doing a lot of Canal fishing lately. Come on, something might be over that. Come on, please. Whenever I feel it go over a big log or something, it feels like there's gonna be one just waiting right over it. Come on. Let's get one more spot in this area. Stream health is bad. All right, I'm getting out of this area because I knew that was gonna happen if I walked there. So lesson learned. Lesson learned. Don't walk over there. I don't understand why I'm getting 49 or like. I guess because I never put any of my information in here. Oh, sorry, Shankfist. The scent stuff, I use Procure. Yo, Northern Fishing, what's going on? I use Procure, and that's, I forget the one it is. It says crawfish on the label, but that's only because I have a big bottle of a different one, and I refilled an old crawfish. Try this cast, but with this guy now. And then we'll move on. Right, that's actually where I love to be, and that's literally like... Alright, we're on the bottom. That's literally where I love to be, is like right up against it, as tight as you can get. Come on. I'm doing my cheating method, but it works. The thing's so light, it's hard for me to make that cast from this far. Go all the way down. I'm watching the line and feeling it as I go. Let's see. I'm stepping back here. Wait, we got a little... come over it. Please come over it. There we go. And... standing back here to keep it really close to the wall, since the rod's a little long to do that from over there. Another piece of wood, come on, come over it, there we go. Medium heavy, it's a little easier to do that, I think. Oh, I thought I felt... Doesn't matter, I thought... It might have been something spitting it, too. I don't know. Something's got it. It's bluegill, that's what it is. They're tapping at it. There's some crappie or bluegill at the bottom down there. It's also usually best where those guys are, right? Cover it a little bit, because I'm so tired of, well, I've lost a lot as I'm reeling it up to get it back. And I see one just chasing it up from there. I haven't lost a lot, probably like, I've had it that happen like 5 times. I guess. More than, let me just bring my stuff over there. More than a couple times. It's kind of a pattern, I would say. One more now that we got a bite on the worm. I just want to see. I'm actually going to break this into 2 separate casts there. Actually, I don't know. Let's just go into the grass. No skill. I'm in the tree and the grass. Don't make me have to go over there. Okay. I'll just go over there. Amateur. I am. I have no shame. That's the key, is getting it in the water. Also, my backpack strap keeps falling off. Dang it. Don't let me down. Come on. I'm on something over there. Come on, over it. Come on, be a bass, be a bass, be a bass right there. Hoping there's a bass right around that corner. Come on. I think it's time to move on. There's always a little later to come back to this spot. We'll be in the area. We'll be in the vicinity. You guys might think it sucks to watch, but I'm gonna retie again because when I hit that, I don't know if you can tell, but I scraped the line a little when I made that bad cast over the wall, that rusty wall. So I'm gonna retie. Feel comfortable, because you got a 10-pound line and then you get a fray on it. I mean, I don't know what that becomes. You never know. You never know. Oh no, I got the other tagline that was in my mouth. And why not? Yep. Getting rid of my taglines in my little area right here. Oh, I actually almost lost one of them, but they're sticky and down there. You can't see it, but it's there. You know what? Let me. The noise canceling on here. I think it's one press of this. Nope. I think it might have been on. I want to make sure noise canceling is off because we're going to be in some noisy noisy spots. Can't remember. Is it one press of the record? Or one press of the nope. That just turns it off. Well, let's hope for the best. That's what I usually do. I usually just have them on, but the green, there's not a very big distinction in the sunlight between the two greens that I need to distinguish to know if it's on or not. Some new trees and stuff in the water. It's not usually there. It's new. Something just jumped out next to that one. Sounds good, thank you, Superfly. That's awesome, dude. Edward, that's awesome. What's up, Superfly? Alright, let's see. I want to get one. Don't we all? Try a couple times with this. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to probably switch this to something else temporarily in this area because I wanted to try something else. Can't see my line. Can't see my line. Now I see it. We're good. that, I think. It's still down there, but either that or the current knocked it into something. Some rocks. This is one of my favorite ways to catch them. Just dead stick it for a little bit. If they're down there, they'll see it. Rock before. There's some more rock. Some more mud. Come on, fish right in this area. You get a counter current coming this way, so hit it this way, man. You can see the bubbles go that way, and then over here come this way. Try to get right next to that log too. I feel like whatever's there could have seen me by now. I'm standing way out there. Right next to that wall. Let's just parallel it. Just let it sit there though first. Honestly, grab it. Come the other way. Like a spinnerbait. It's right in the shade right here. These targets. I'm just not that good with a spinning rod and a light lure. Fish? Be a fish there, please. It was a bluegill. There's bait. Alright, so that's a good thing is they're active as heck. I'm just gonna tie what I wanted to tie and make a few throws on here with the buzzbait mini because it's the only thing I got left. I gotta get some more buzzbaits. I got the mega bass one, but I don't feel like losing it. So I'm not gonna be throwing that. I left it at home. Good thing is I got it in the front pocket. The bad news is, okay, there it is. I'm gonna say the bad news is I think it fell out. This braid is I mean this fluoro is not gonna we'll see. It'll work with the buzz bait. It's just the hook set on 10 pound. Hopefully. What just happened there? What's going on? What was it? Come on. There we go. Get some water while I'm at it. Try to get in the shade enough. We're gonna try to get in the shade, and then we're gonna hit the creek, which should be pretty shady. What is all of this? That's a hair. It's not string. It's a hair of some sort. Or a spider web, maybe? But it's making me think it's my line when I was tying it. Come on, D1 waves. I was getting some on the little guy the other day, so. Sometimes they're right over that shelf. Sometimes they're up on that shelf. Can't take that extra foot or two that I'm looking for. I think it might be a little late for this in the day. Oh, I was wrong because something struck at it. Something struck it. I don't know what the hell it was. A little one? Short strike? I don't know. Definitely gave it a little hesitation, which is good with this. fish to be had, seems. See if they, this is so small, I think a little rock bass would even hit it. Alright, well, before it's like that midday kind of thing, I want to hit this creek real quick. And then we'll come back to all this. Now that we kind of have an idea where some are at. Let's chat. Get the chat up. Hold on. Yeah, okay, blue. Yep, you're right, dude. Call the warden, man. He's coming after me. Spotted garfish in an hour. That's awesome, dude. Reno, what's going on? Rogus, what's going on from Italy? That's awesome, dude. Does it sound like I'm whispering right now? Hold up. It shouldn't. If it does, it's probably because the mic might be too far from my face. Or I'm not talking loud enough. Or a combo. But hold on, when I'm in the shade, I can see what's going on. But I do have the good mic on. Ah, shit. It might not be good down here. Let's see what we got. Thank you, man. But now it's buffering, so just gotta check my speed. I wanted to fish down here, dang it. I think the trees are too much. The trees are probably too much, but let me just check the speed that I'm getting. It should be able to handle the damn thing. That's so stupid. I'm checking my speeds right now, you guys, like, because I'm making sure, because it started sucking the second we started walking down here, but now it seems to have stabilized. But thank you very much, Superfly, appreciate it. Yeah, I moved it a little closer to my face too, but I don't know how good this is gonna be. Let's see. I wanted to fish the river a little bit and this creek, but let's see if it if I got the equipment to do it. 2, I should be able to handle it. It should just drop the frame rate. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. If it gets choppy, I'll just move back to the canal and stay in the open areas. And if that doesn't work, I'll just figure out something else. Because the way I gotta learn is by just getting out into different areas and seeing how they are. It might not be the best for my channel, but I think so far we haven't had too bad of luck. But let me see what the speed is, and then I'll make some casts. down there. A lot of eelgrass. All out there too. So I'm just gonna fan cast this area and just see. Just for the hell of it. I love a buzzbait, man. I just want to throw a buzzbait. But I think I'm going to be putting the Ned back on because I think that's the kind of day at the moment that it's going to be. It's also less risky because I'm not too comfortable with the 10-pound leader to the buzzbait, but so this is like a 6-to-1 or 5-to-1 ratio. They're real hard to get this thing going. Well, you can watch the speeds. Excuse me, poison ivy. Keep my shadow off the water as much as possible. Shade. I thought I could maybe come over all that, but nope. Water got cool, real cool from the last time I was here. All right, this gotta go. I think it has a time and place around here, but I don't think that's now. Before I retie it, because I'm kind of sick of it, I'm just going to cut it off and make some casts and put it in my backpack so I don't lose it. And then I'm going to make some casts with my spinner bait. Since there's a breeze hitting me in the face right now. And it's muddy. And I just like it. Let it sink a little. I did not realize it was going to be so muddy. I haven't been here since it flooded. bouncing around in that area because I don't. It's not prime today for that spot. Let Ned go. Oh yeah. There's my Ned. The chatterbait could definitely be a good one though. But I don't feel like tossing it over there. I want to try the creek if we can. That was the ideal situation. Let's see what she could do. See what the router can handle. Check the chat in a second. Hold on. Alright guys, I got the Ned tied back on. Thing that's probably gonna actually catch a fish today. I'm considering well, depending on like conditions from now on, I'm gonna do like it could be in the morning, it could be in the PM. I would announce it before, obviously. Schedule it in the morning, either way. But I'm gonna start going based on optimal time and conditions rather than just strictly in the morning. Especially this time of the year. Because there's some good night evening fishing, I would say. I can't really go into the night yet. You know what? Even that doesn't feel right. That spinnerbait. You guys probably hate me, but hey, that's bass fishing. I don't know. I'll catch fish today if I weren't streaming before the stream, and if I was just out here fishing, I'd figure them out eventually. It might take me all day, but I would. But part of that is just patience, you know. I'm kind of feeling things out. First of all, I'm in a lot of grass, and spinnerbaits are good in grass, but they're not the best. They're better in wood. I want a big fish. There's bluegill all over the place. I'm gonna put it. You got heavy mud. Almost, I would say, chocolate milk under a foot. That's like flip next to cover and high vibration, in my opinion. In my stupid opinion. Because what the do I know? Old Faithful right here. Almost took my finger off. Nope, not that one. That one. I don't like doing that. That was stupid. The crazy thing is, if I had a jig instead of a Texas rig tied on, I would have made a cast with it. But because I don't feel as comfortable, I haven't really made as many, so I should. I gotta keep that in mind. YouTube. Yo, fishy things. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Am I subbed to you yet? I feel like I subbed to you already. It doesn't matter. I'll check later and see. But I'm pretty positive I'm subbed to you already. But maybe not. Could be thinking, I don't know. What's going on? Thank you. Can't see sometimes when it's in that glare. But now over here, just keeping an eye on the speed. Right, come on, let me just go left. I'm keeping an eye on things on here, that's why it might be a little boring sometimes, but hey, what you gonna do? Speed, speed, speed. Let's see, what are you at? Can't see. Alright, we got 3.5, which is fine. Man, this spot right here, I feel like is gonna kill me. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't go down in this spot. It's very tree covered behind me and above me. But let's see. We might be able to. We shall see. Come on. Alright, that's a good cast. I like that. I like that. Trying to see that log right there. It's like probably 3 feet of water under it. Just trying to lure something out right now. There's also like some sparse eelgrass in there. It's not too thick right there, so I like it. It's a good worm spot. This thing makes so much noise when I'm dragging it on the bottom over stuff. That's why it works even in this muddy water all the time. Especially when I put real dark, obviously, but even this with the chartreuse on it now, it seems like, I don't know. Some places I would never do that, but here, I like doing it. chatterbait. Ah, come on, Bush. Come on, Bush. Don't have much room on that retrieve. It's already back. Gotta slow that down a little. Oh, come on. Come on. I love bank fishing. Oh, great. It's gone. I cannot believe I did that. Thank you, I got it back. Forgot there's that little stick that goes across there. Crap, I bent my crap out. Dang it. Let me get this bent back. I don't know if these are gonna do it right now. I can't find my other pliers. I gotta get some out of my tool bag. My actual tool bag. Not the right rod to throw this on though. I gotta throw it on that other one. I guess a swim jig. I guess a swim jig. I'm just glad I got that back at least. It's always a win. Alright, well, this also should be good. Just I don't like it. I just don't like it. That's the thing. The swim jig. It'll work. It's a little more chartreuse on its tail to give it a little more visibility. If they say chartreuse looks white to a bass, then why does everybody say to add it to make it look more like a bluegill? That's where you start getting into like, do they really think it's anything? Or they just eat it? I don't know. Because bluegill aren't very chartreuse. They're orange sometimes. Works though. Definitely works. Good morning, we got a fish, dude. Thank you, Superfly. I appreciate that, brother. What's up? We got a fish, dude. Shank Fest. Everything could be using a BFS setup for this hard to cast in spots. I do have one, but I don't like it. I'd rather just use the a spinning rod. I need a shorter for bank fishing. I'm gonna start getting, when I can, I'm gonna start putting together just a bank fishing And all my rods are gonna be slightly shorter. That's my biggest issue, it's dealing with that. I can't like really flip the way I like to. I guess I could just do a traditional. I don't know why I'm not, to be honest with you. But I don't think of that usually. See how that casts. I gotta adjust it more or not. Yeah, I should adjust it a little. Oh my gosh, there's so much garbage. I gotta bring. So I keep forgetting to bring the bag. Be a good example. Somebody picking it up. It's going right up the bank right here. Clearer water. I wish we could find some clearer water. I don't know where. It might be wacky rig time soon. With a dark black Senka on the canal. Oh. Throwing a Ned rig again. I'm gonna get a bluegill bite just to see what's going on in here, but come on, get out of there, damn it. That's good, that's fine. fish. Feeling it coming through the grass. Grass all over it. All right. That's interesting. Everything's so muddy. It's hard. Hard to know. Everything's extremely muddy. You can barely see through that water at all. I don't think there is visibility. Like definitely under a foot, probably closer to 6 inch. Man. Later, Superfly. Thank you, man. You too. Do you use a BFS Shankfest? I like the idea of them, trust me. I just don't. I'm not good with them. And I like the spinning rod. Like it's like better just for me skipping lures. Might have to put the wacky rig on and just toss it around. An hour and 40 minutes. We got 2 bites. Gotta cover some water. I might just start bringing one rod and just cover a ton of water. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Battery looks good now. What is the battery at? Back to that spot. Get away with it. Throw my Texas rig. I'm not doing enough of that. It's a Z-Crawl with a VMC flipping hook. We're good. Let's try this way first. spinnerbait or chatterbait. Actually, I might have. A white one. I think I did. It's something that makes some commotion in this water. Stupid bluegill, man. They're everywhere. I don't know. It's not stupid, I guess. It's good. It's just sick of getting bites from bluegill. Finagling to get it close to there, but I did. Close to the bank. It's deep right here. Maybe going back that way real quick and hoping for a signal where we were getting the bites on that stretch of canal, because that's broken up by the lock right there. It's like its own little section, its own little lake. White chatterbait on. If I have it, I hope I have it. Or you know what? Damn. Should put a mini max on there, but I don't think I could throw with that. It's too light. Maybe. Try it. Probably can. I think I can. It's not that light. Trying a Z-crawl trailer on here. I like these Z-crawls. That's all I do is change stuff around. I need a jig on here. I don't like, it's not the day to practice a Texas rig. I mean, I've used them. Keeping that on there. Let me go finesse here. So I have something to drag. DNR Canal, yeah. Hashy Davidson, yes sir. Yes sir. DNR Canal. The old DNR Canal. Currently, my plan of action is to keep these on and walk this stretch. Then, I may, if that chatterbait doesn't work, put a wacky rig on it. But then I want to circle back and put my big swim bait on and cast it around in the dam, which the dam is coming up. But that'll be on the way back. And that'll be it. It's for today after that. And that will be all for today. Festivities. And then I think I'm going to start doing what I said. I think I'm going to go off conditions rather than just having a strict schedule. Like, I'll still do probably the same. Like, if this evening's conditions looked better than this morning's, what I mean is, rather than just being strict about, oh, I'm going to be on in the morning, I'll schedule ahead of time, of course, but if the evening's a better time to fish, I'm going to put the stream on in the evening, because I'm sick of not catching anything on the stream and then going out later in the day because I'm like, oh, the conditions are so good, and catching them. Or at night. I do it, that happens a lot at night. Okay, where did the lid to this go? Okay, thank God. So keep it right there. You fish the Hashy, do you fish the DR Canal? And Shankfest, I don't know if you heard me, but if you're still there, I was wondering, do you like BFS? Convince me, man. Convince me. It's just hard for me. That's why. It was hard not to backlash. And maybe that's just because I have the Cast King Zephyr, which I know isn't like, it's more of like a power BFS they're calling it, I guess, right? But I was backlashing. I'd like to get good at every type of rod, reel, everything, if I could. I bought some like right-hand bait casters used over the summertime. Some good ones too. It sucks because I was like, I'm gonna learn, and they're just so awkward to me. I can't do it, but I'm gonna do it. I don't want those things to go to waste, or I'll sell them, I guess. But I think it'd be better to be versatile in like everything. Know a little bit of everything. Alright, I'm getting ready to move. Appreciate you guys hanging in there. 20 likes, that's awesome. Thank you. Does anyone else fish the DNR canal that's in here right now? Sorry, I'm getting my nicotine fix in, which I wish I never. I gotta get off that damn thing. I'm so sick of that stupid thing. So hooked. I guess. Try one more time at the river right here. Just because it's so muddy and there's this eddy right here. I want to see maybe they're right up against the wall. This concrete wall. Ooh, when this pump goes off, that whole building is essentially just a big pump. I don't know how it works, but when it goes off, it scares the crap out of you. There's another one over there by the fish ladder that you hear going off more often, but it scares. The finesse worm would probably be better, but at the same time, what I want to do is cast way. Okay, that's exactly where I want to cast. Just drag it from way over there and come right up against the side of all these pillars in front of us. It's a tough spot to catch them right here, so everybody casts right here. Sometimes you get lucky though. Something. Some kind of weeds. It looks like there's a lane between like the side, like these weeds right here, so. Let's see. If I was a fish, I'd chill right there. Right up against that wall, so I feel comfortable. Spot sucks. Yo, Shadow, what's going on? Shadow. I like your name. It's a cool name. It's time to throw that chatterbait a little bit. See if I could do it with that rod. It's too light. I don't think so. I Feels like a lot of the jigs I cast with that rod. Just want to catch some damn fish. Oh yeah, it's fine. Actually like it more on here. What do you guys think? A wacky rig at some point on the way back? I think so. I think the spinning is going to go to a wacky. Spinning might go to a wacky in a second. Just call it a day. Oh, I'm bound up in there. That's what I keep feeling every time I go to pitch it. I think we're good now. It's all binding, or bound up on itself in there. For some reason. Just trying to avoid having to fix it. Slow roll it in. Pops. See how that works. Real fast for a second. Pop. Pop, pop. Trying to keep it low without getting snagged. Looks cool. I'll tell you that. It definitely looks cool. Throw a wacky rig on this thing. That felt like a fish would bite that, but I guess not. It's like literally under a tree and then under a tree. Overhanging tree. Branch. Damn. Alright, give in. Wacky rig. I can't keep, I got a finesse jig on, so I could drag that around. It's finessing. It's just, I need something that slow falls in their face. Give a different presentation here. Not two jigs. Ow. Oh yeah, they're all in my pocket. I got one hand in my pocket, and the other is giving a peace sign. I like to keep my wacky hooks in my wacky bag. I can't believe my daughter caught her first carp this weekend. That was so awesome. Colors aren't the best for muddy water except for this one. And I don't know what this looks used, so probably not much life left in that one. But that's a good sign. Some action on top right there. Just seen some things, this wacky rig, that's all. It's just seen some things. Alright, go catch us a fish, buddy. Mr. Yamamoto created you well. Ah! Ooh, I love the way wacky falls. Put this on. Okay, let's get serious about this. Battery good, microphone's on, and speed's okay. All right. cast it that far without losing it, but we'll find out. I want to just get right up against that vegetation. Ah, I'm a wuss. It's just the only, it's the last black one I've got. I don't want it to go flying off the hook so soon. And there's all these good targets around. So all these juicy bass targets around to toss. A little wacky riggins in. Come on, bass. Be there? No. Ah, not what I wanted to do. Why did I not go down here like I should have? That's what I wanted. There's the dam. There's the dam. We're gonna hit it on the way back with the swim bait. I just want to toss my big mega bass mag draft in there. It's weedless though. I got the naked one and put like a weedless swim bait hook on it. So we'll see. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. There we go, right under that little tree. That's, if someone's gonna be there, that's where it's gonna be. Ah, I thought we had one. For 1 second, I thought we had one. Damn. That was stupid. I shouldn't have thrown that back in there. Alright, let's move on. Yep, there she is in all her glory. This will be the last dam on the river pretty soon. Because they're going to be getting rid of, I guess, the Duke's one soon. And then, I guess the fish have this ladder right here so they can finally migrate again. That's the idea. The shad, I guess, and then the striped bass and everything else. I think it's kind of cool. Don't know where it is or what it's in, so hopefully I don't get snagged. Sometimes those are the best spots. Careful when I step down here. I don't want to hit that side and be in this water. Come on, please be a fish in there. Please be a fish in there. One more over there. Seems too good. this side of the pads. I call them lily pads. They're not. I don't know what it is. Spatter duck? Is it spatter duck? Is that what they call that stuff? That? Does anyone know? I always say lily pad. We also have lily pads in the fridge, so it's kind of how I distinguish. My hot spot's coming up. There. I'll run the chatterbait through this little area real quick, since there's so much castable space. Yeah. Nope. I don't want to go into the, but I'll cast it across into those like really sparse spatter dock, whatever you call it. And maybe there's a fish in there. We'll see. Could be one. We shall see. Ah! In a second. I wonder if that light... I don't know. I gotta be careful. There we go. Right in front of it. I think at the end in the shade, that little point, that's where I'm going to cast next. Well, that works too. Cast. That's tough. I've caught a lot doing this, just like working a chatterbait off that bank, but when they hit it, they always hit it within like a foot or two, like almost instantly. There we go. Come on, fish, participate. There's some areas I do better in on this stretch, and there's some areas I don't, and that's up until this bridge on the canal. I tend to not do as well this time of the year. Bridge is coming up. Ooh, I got a temperature thing going on here. Unplug this. I have to stay in the shade for a little bit because my phone's overheating. Stay in the wind. There's some wind right there. Not good. I've never had that happen yet. It's because the settings I put in, they're like making my phone run a lot more hot. That's why. That is wrong. Let's see the string going. Come on, stream. What is going on here? No connection. What happened there? Why did that happen? Okay, that's good. Bear with me, people. I'm just... Hey, I'm letting the phone cool down a little bit. And I'm trying to pull my channel back up. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, we're going. Tom Brooks, what's going on, man? Chance, what's going on, dude? Alright. My phone says it keeps overheating, so I'm trying to stay in the shade for a little bit. Should be fine. Doesn't seem that sunny. Plus the wind's hitting it, so. I unplugged it from the external battery, so maybe that'll help too. Is it still saying that? No, I don't think it is anymore. That's good. Good old pesticide treated water, hydrilla. Yep, they're getting rid of all the good hydrilla where the fish hide. So they got nothing to hide in now. It's great. Lovely. I wonder if how bad that messes with the bass fishing when they put all that pesticide stuff in the water. Can't be good. I know, I mean, it kills their home, but one of their homes, but I wonder if it's a poison, right? Just doesn't seem that great. Now it's deep right there. I know, I keep saying it, I gotta get my kayak back. Like this week I need it back. I can't do this anymore. I want to be out in the middle of like Farrington Lake and the pad fields, standing up and flipping stuff. Or at least using like some kind of sonar to find something. Like the side scan. I want to play with that thing. I've been dying to play with that thing. Gotta get it back this week. I don't even think this is on. Could be right in here. Gotta get the kayak. Let them pass. How are you guys? Funny, you see the same people for years and years, every day, every time you come here. Everybody kind of knows each other. This is where I want to start throwing the chatterbait around a little more. Speeds up. When you see my hand go over it, I'm like trying to give shade to it to see the speed. Wacky's staying out. It's chatterbait time. I love when I could just bring something like this all the way parallel down like a really long bank like that. see. It might be in that log over there. I wish I could be in a kayak over there and pitch something over that log. I want to pitch something over that log so bad. Oh, somebody's got a stupid drone. This is this guy. I hope it's not this. Ah, you son of a bitch. That's a little wrong. Just trying to wait for this guy to move. There goes my trailer, there goes everything. Whatever. I'm just gonna throw the wacky bait. Not having luck on the canal today. Signal. I get very determined. Nah, no look. Oh, really? They did that at Newmarket? What the hell, man? And what's up here? But that sucks if they did that. If that's gonna happen here, we'll see. At least there's current here. Lake is constantly moving. Maybe that'll clear it out. Push it into the ocean. I would like to walk it. If my connection stays good, I want to walk this area because this is where I like. get him to bite a wacky rig. Something's got to be somewhere. And it's got to bite a wacky rig. Come on. Alright, well, a couple more casts, then we're going to go to a dam. And then I guess we'll try the area where we had the bites down there. It's just I was trying to walk that area and the connection kept getting worse and worse and worse. But that's why we'll end with that. Too much noise walking up to this spot. This looks pretty good. Damn. I'm gonna keep going a little further. It's such a boring cast, but it is what it is. I can't help that. Looks like we're down, so that's always awesome. No. So why we would be down? So I don't think so. It's because my Wi-Fi keeps getting turned off somehow. Alright. Appreciate the likes, you guys. If you hear a disappointment in my voice, it's not because I'm not catching fish for me. It's because I'm trying to catch some fish to show you guys. Jig out a little bit. Open the bag. Last cast with this. Going this direction, then we're gonna start heading that way. There's some action right there. This ain't working. It's not working. Drag a jig a little bit. Oh man. Good morning, Outlaw. You think it's good they added those pesticides? No, I don't think it's good that they added the pesticide. I think it's bad, honestly. It gets rid of hydrilla, which fish love hydrilla. You know, there's not too much hydrilla. I don't know what they're ever. Maybe in the river, I don't know. It's because of the drinking water. Because this is the watershed for Somerset County. So if you drink tap water, this is where American Water pumps it out of. So they want to keep everything unobstructed. dragging a finesse jig. Got a thorn in my finger. Should have waited till I got the thorn out. It's horrible. Oh my gosh. What the hell just happened? Sometimes I'm starting to think I gotta set the hook when I just take the snag if it's a snag today because of the way they bit that worm earlier. What the hell was that? Dragging it along. Drag, drag, drag. That's what we're doing. What's going on, people? I know they're in this area. I just don't know if they're active right now, but they're definitely in this area. So I'm just gonna drag it along the bottom. A little further off the bank than I was doing before. Play around with the depth zone. I don't know how much deeper it is there as compared, because they're both kind of deep. Popped it over something right there. That's a prime spot now. Went over like a big log or something. Prime for the pickings. Come on. Just a dumb little bug on the ground. I don't know what the hell that looks like. Just a dumb little bug scooting along, waiting for a bass. I can't think of anything to eat me. Appreciate you guys watching. Somebody's gonna get lucky and get a big one on camera. Nah, I don't know. Maybe. Some of my biggest catches have come dragging this exact jig while I'm on the phone with somebody. And just not paying attention. And all of a sudden, boom. Swimming a little bit, see if they're following it. And we're moving on. Should have gone to Colonial Park, but I didn't want to be boring, and I didn't want to be bored. I'm so sick of going to that stupid place. I like it there, but I'm sick of it. Just sick of it. Somebody's in my spot like a dam. That's all right. There's more spots. Somebody's in the spot I wanted to be in, I should say. This over here just feels like it right there. I'm getting tired of fishing the canal. It's just, I'm gonna try down here. The signal does when we get really low down here. Yeah, I gotta go. I can't be down there. Damn. Unfortunately, I can't go down there because it kills. The second you get low like that, my cell signal goes down. Where he is, you can get a little signal, but I can't. I'm not gonna do that. Unless he catches one. What's going on, man? There's walleye? Really? Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. I want to try down there. I'm probably going to come back later. Tonight, probably. Good luck, man. Thank you. Oh, man. There's big walleye going in there right now. Man. I can't get down there. The stream went to 0. The upload speed hit 0, 0. Like dead 0. Told me to get out of there. That sucks. I gotta call my friend. Damn. It's nice of him to let me know. And unfortunately, I don't think he meant to let everybody know, but whoever knows, keep it down, or else that's gonna blow up. Bet you people know already anyway. Come on, fish. Nothing's gonna follow us in. I want to beeline it just down to like where we actually got bites before, because that would make more sense, right? Oh man, the second I started going down that dam, I saw red on YouTube. Even now it says no connection. What the hell? What's going on here? It's because of me, probably, my end. Yep, it's my Wi-Fi. It's, what the hell? Can't figure out how to keep my Wi-Fi on the Android. Damn, I wanted to go down there so bad. I was like, kind of wanted. No, I wish I did, dude. TY. Elton, what's going on, dude? Yeah, that sucks. One of the reasons I came here was to fish the dam, because that was going to be fun. I wanted to throw my swim baits around. My mag draft, and just some little Kitex too. because you can clearly see the holes right now. And there's walleye in there, damn it. Come on, fish. Come on. It's crazy the difference that just like today, nothing. But then you come here, certain time of day, the right time, usually sometime in the evening, this time of year, or early morning, or night. And it's like the place just comes alive with bass. And it becomes really fun. And then you get days like this. I guess it's post front. I don't know. I don't think the pressure is going up. At least. I don't know. I'll be out there though. I'll tell you that. I'll still be out at some point today for many more hours trying to get something. Start doing impromptu live stream when I'm actually catching stuff. That's the way to do it. Dragging this finesse jig. It's all gravel and wood down there, so I'm just kind of slow dragging it over, feeling its way. Not working, but try to get it really close to the bank. See if anything's hiding. Going straight up to where we actually caught him. Or where we had bites. I'm not thinking. Ooh, that's just... I don't even think they're in there. Over the little Y. Put that Ned rig back on and just use that and see. Tractor man's in there. Tractor guys tractoring. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hi. Put that Ned rig on, I don't care. Let's try the wacky again out in this area though real quick. It's so hard to decide. Let's throw one last try with the Ned. And then I don't know how much more. I'm done after that. I don't have it in me until the fish are actually biting. Can't do it. What I'm gonna do is spend the day trying to figure out how to get my kayak back. Putting on last time. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do again. The little trick worm. Cut down. Just love that color. I love this color. I don't even know what it is, but I get it, and I like it. Super glue. Chartreuse and super glue. carp rigs, I was thinking I'm gonna start adding a little pop-up and the boilie, like the pop-up at the end, just to give it a little, almost a wafter. Because I saw some guy talking about doing that, how he does that on YouTube, a famous guy. And it seems like a good idea. Plus it adds a little mix of flavor in there. Scent. Sticky. Oh, it is an eighth of an ounce. I like these because it's kind of like a shaky head, but it's on a Ned rig. And I just like the way they act down there, as opposed to the shaky head. I guess so many lights on that thing. You wouldn't think it looking at the stream though, right? Watching the stream. You wouldn't think it. Some dipping glow on there. Really glowing it up on this one. This on there, attack at all angles. Some Procure. As far back down there. Just gotta finesse the shit out of them. Oh, something's nibbling. About to check the chat. I'm glad I. Oh gosh. Why does the Wi-Fi automatically turn off? Is that normal on an Android? You ever get a walleye here? Oh, nice for carp. Are you saying that thing I said where you do a pop-up and a boilie? This area is good for carp, by the way. Yeah. The whole canal is really good for carp, if that's what you mean. I haven't gotten a walleye here, but I have, just not in the dam and not in this area of the canal. I've gotten them in a different area, just randomly on crankbaits usually, or a jig when I'm not really going for them. But I have a friend named Randy who knows what he's doing in the walleye department, and he throws jerk baits over there all the time and gets them. He's caught a lot. I've seen a lot of them caught in the dam. Let's try a couple more spots smallmouths down this stretch. If I don't get one, that's it. I'm calling it because I can't charge my stuff up. I'm gonna bring it with me tonight when I fish, or this afternoon when I fish, so I can kind of impromptu stream if the fish are hitting. That's kind of what I'm gonna start doing, I think. Just go live when they're going. I mean, I'll still schedule, but oh, come on, no, I can't lose this. I just strung it up. Thank you. No, come on, thank you. Went through a lot to get that back. A lot of heartbreak. All right. See if we can do this. I can't do that, can I? Something's getting caught up in this thing. Tons of bait fish over here. See, they're even right there tugging at it. Just bluegill. Where are the bass then? Where are the guys eating you? Show me where they are. Big bluegill picking on that. This whole place is a carp factory, I've noticed. The more I look, now that I actually fish for carp, and I'm not talking, this is all right, this whole stretch right here, but there's some really good areas. Where are you guys? There is a log right there. We got a new moon tonight, or is that tomorrow night? For like 10 more minutes, that's it. Just dying to get one. Just dying to get one. But I don't think they're participating today. This afternoon. a little too shallow. It drops a little deeper. Somewhere around here. Oh shit! I'm messing with stuff. Gosh, come on. It's so hard to cast here sometimes. It's so hard to cast here sometimes. And I smell a skunk somewhere around. It's all bluegill. Great cast over a super thing. That looks really good, but I can't get to it. I think I'm gonna make this last cast and that's it. I'm just wasting time right now. I do see a little baby bass right there though, so that's a good sign. Alright guys, that's gotta be it. I can't. Throwing in the towel. Throwing in the towel. Hate to do it. I'll be back out. I'm gonna stop home and drink some coffee. And then I'm gonna bring, what's up Scott? What's up Clifford? I caught 3 at the park this morning, 2 on a plopper. Yeah, that's where I should have gone, man. And I'm happy for you. That's awesome, dude. Happy for you, Clifford. I caught, you know how many I caught out here? Zip, nilch, nada, no. Scott. 1,100 or 1,000. What's up? I'm tossing the towel in. Should have fished for carp. But yeah, no, let me finish what I was saying, because that's what I always do. I start saying stuff and I forget. I'm gonna go home and drink some coffee and probably just study some stuff. And then I'm gonna go back out in an hour or maybe 2 for the rest of the day and night. And I'm gonna bring my stuff with me to do an impromptu stream if they start biting. And like I said before, I think my new tactic is I'm not just going to be strict to the AM, because like today I would have actually, when I looked, I think the conditions favor the PM today. So I think it's smarter to just not be so strict with the AM PM thing on the days and be more worried about when's the best time to go catch a fish. So I'm gonna say my goodbyes right here in the shade before it gets oh look, somebody left, I don't know what it is. Oh, they're never gonna find it there, so maybe they'll find it there. Maybe they don't even want it. Alright, figure out how to do this. There goes my phone. Alright, you guys, that's it. I mean, can't do anything else, but let's see, how many likes did I get? 33. It's nice of you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate your love. Appreciate your support. Love you guys. Seriously, I do. All you guys who support me through these tough times. Heat waves are still something. But yeah, anyway. Like I said, I'm going to start doing that, and then I'm going to bring the I'll bring the setup with me today when I fish again, and see if I start catching them, I'll turn it on. Yeah, you do better at night everywhere, bro, at this time of the year, in my opinion. But anyway, you guys, it was nice. I tried. Sorry. I hope you saw some cool stuff at least. And I'll be on 100% on Wednesday. I'm going to do a lot of planning before that, though. And yeah, you guys all go through and subscribe to anyone who... Have a good day, you guys. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not filming them. Okay, so I'll go through and subscribe to people's pages. I know there's a couple new faces in here. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you Wednesday if I don't see you tonight. But that is going to be my new thing, because I'm like seriously dying to show you guys some actual fish catches, because I'm starting to feel like I suck, to be honest with you. And I don't. I know I don't, but I feel like I suck. Lately, I really do. I'm just getting skunked left and right. But I don't know. It is what it is. That's fishing for you. I'm going through a slump. I'll talk to you guys later. I hope everybody has an amazing day. If you can fish tonight, this evening, this afternoon, if you're off today, go do it. I hope you have better luck than me. I know Clifford did over there. You sly devil. Nah, I'm glad you did, dude. Cliff. I know, Cliff, and I know Now that I'm saying Clifford, Cliff, I'm putting your name finally to your face. So what's up, Cliff? Yeah, I should have gone there. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. iPhone is like